What's up guys, it's Susie from HeyGrillHey.com. Today I'm teaching you how to make perfectly smoky, fluffy baked potatoes. And because I can't leave well enough alone, we're gonna be stuffing them and making pulled pork loaded baked potatoes. Let's do it. First step for our baked potatoes is to get them really nice and clean. We're gonna be eating the skin on these potatoes, so washing them really thoroughly is super important. All right, potatoes are washed. Pretty simple prep. I'm gonna stab these all over with a fork to pierce the skin. Getting all my aggression out on the potatoes. Potatoes are pierced. We need to make sure they are nice and dry before our next step. Just use some paper towels, wipe them off, because we're gonna be coating our potatoes in oil and we don't wanna trap any moisture in there. The oil is gonna help give us that really nice, crispy, delicious skin. Drizzle all of your potatoes with a little bit of olive oil and then use your hands. Just give them a nice massage and make sure that oil is around the entire potato. Now we season with kosher salt and cracked black pepper. Make sure you season all sides. All right, our potatoes are ready to hit the smoker. You have a couple of options here. You can go at 225 degrees Fahrenheit. They'll take about 3 hours for baked potatoes this size. We're gonna run ours at 275 degrees. It'll give you a little crispier skin, not as much smoke flavor, but these will be done in about 2 hours. These are going directly on the grill grates. You can actually use whatever type of wood you like in your smoker for these potatoes. You can go as bold as you like with something like mesquite or oak or hickory. You can play it a little bit more mild with fruit woods, apple, cherry. Anything really works with these potatoes. They do take on quite a bit of smoke flavor, so choose what you love. Our potatoes have been on for about 2 hours at 275 degrees. It's time to go check on them. Growing up, it was always if you can stick a fork in it, it's done. Now we have thermometers and they can tell us what the exact temperature is inside for the perfect fluffy potato. You're shooting for an internal temperature of 210 degrees Fahrenheit, right in the deepest part of your potato. Okay. Potatoes are done, and honestly, you can eat them just like this. Cut them down the middle, fluff them with a fork, a little butter, salt, pepper, sour cream. They'll be the perfect side dish for anything that you're making on the smoker. But if you want to turn these into a main course, we're gonna be doing the barbecue stuffed baked potato. It's super simple, it just takes a couple minutes to put together. I have some leftover pulled pork. I know what's leftovers when it comes to barbecue, but we're a pretty small family and I always make more than we need. So I always have leftover pulled pork on hand. I just use paper towels because the ends of these are still pretty hot with one slice down the middle. And then I kind of push together and open up those potatoes. Once you've made the slit, push them together to open it up a little bit. You can just use a fork to kind of break apart and fluff up some of the inside and separate it a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of my pulled pork that I just warmed through in a pan into each of these baked potatoes. Oh my gosh, it already smells so good. Smoky potatoes and smoked pulled pork, I don't think there's a better combo. You can put in as much pulled pork into each potato as you like. There's no real quantities. You measure that with your heart and your soul. Top with a little barbecue sauce. I'm using my signature series everything sauce. It has a nice molassesy flavor and it's pretty tangy still, so it'll be a nice balance. Top each one with cheese. Be generous on the cheese part. And then pop them under the broiler for just a couple of minutes until the cheese is totally melted and bubbly on top. They are so bubbly and they are nice and like melty, crispy cheese on top. I'm taking this end one for myself. Top it with some sour cream, some green onions, and if you're feeling a little spicy, you could probably put some pickled jalapenos on there. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. This feels like massive indulgence. Fluffy smoked potato. Oh man. This is the best baked potato I will probably ever have in my life. You guys have to give this one a try at home. I feel like everybody would like this, to be honest with you. If you do, give it a try. Make sure to tag us on social media or leave a comment on the video. Let us know how yours turned out. We're all about helping you make better barbecues. You can feed the people you love and be a backyard barbecue hero. See you next time.